stage is the unloading stage, I call it. The loading or unloading. Unloading means they're getting out of their vehicle, get close up to them unloading. All right, if you're loading them up into a side-by-side, get shots of that. Get them helping that person over into the side-by-side. Here's a cool shot. If a person's coming, if a volunteer or whoever, maybe they're driving up the ramp to get on the trailer. They're gonna ride in on a trailer. Get down close, get on the front of about the axle or the trailer hitch, and film them coming up the trailer. Experience going through getting on a boat, going across a river. You may experience what those 6-wheel things called, the Argos. Yeah, I probably won't ever get back in one of those again because I was fearful of my life down in Colombia that time. But I did ride across the river in a boat, but other people took the Argo. I got them going across the Argo. It's cool footage. I just don't want to be in that thing's shaky. But anyway, different story, and definitely don't want to get your camera wet doing that. But man, you can get some good shots of wheels rolling. I love doing that. I love getting the wheel of a trailer or the wheel of a 4-wheeler going across a river or whatever. Those little shots right there are things that just add so much. And we'll talk a little bit more about B-rolls in a second, but when I say a B-roll, that's that little stuff in between the main sections of the video that I'm looking for. So this is where a lot of people don't get this footage right here, because I've run into it too many times. When you're trying to help people, you are there videoing. You are not a guide, so please don't get caught up. And I know there's emergencies when you got to do something or help out. That's fine. But try your best to video people helping other people, helping them out of the vehicle, putting them in the wheelchair, riding down the track, using an action track chair, going across the field, mud hole, whatever. That tells a story of what we're doing and how we're trying to get that person there to the blind. And once they get in the blind, they start setting up those devices. If they're using a big device like the sip and puff that we use, get that footage, and you get that footage of that, then put it together, get it all stated, putting the video screen on, whatever on the scope if there need to be, whatever it may be. If it's just setting up a tripod, get them interacting, that interaction right there, because that shows what we're doing for these people, how we're trying to help them. And then just get some good old-fashioned in the blind footage with them, smiling, cutting up. You gotta be careful, cut up too loud, you'll scare the game away. But it's one of those things. Just the little things like that, the interaction in the blind, like it tells one story. Now check out part 5 in our video tips.